On January 24th, the same day as Alex Pretti's killing, Attorney General Pam Bondi wrote a letter to Governor Tim Walz suggesting the ICE surge would end if the state did three things. First, turn over Medicaid and SNAP records, end sanctuary laws, and turn over Minnesota voter rolls. Secretary of State Steve Simon called the demand extortion. I spoke to him earlier this morning. Mr. Secretary, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Let me ask you, a lot of people have been asking me, why is Attorney General Pam Bondi asking for Minnesota voter rolls with personal data on Minnesota voters in exchange for changing things when it comes to this Operation Metro Surge?
I don't actually know, but it is alarming. Let's just put this in perspective. This letter came hours after the second U.S. citizen in as many weeks was gunned down in Minneapolis by federal agents. And she, in essence, I've called it a ransom note, tied handing over private personal information on voter rolls to some sort of drawdown of the chaos that this federal presence has created. That is really alarming. That is unprecedented. First of all, what does that have to do with anything, right? We can have that separate fight or that separate disagreement about who gets what data, but what on earth does that have to do with the ICE presence, with immigration, with public safety? A lot of people are shaking their heads, not just in Minnesota, but nationally. It's a real cause for alarm.
What was your reaction when you first saw the letter?
I called it a ransom note for good reason. I mean, it was tying a completely unrelated issue to the drawdown and reduced chaos in Minnesota. And I saw no reason to have that kind of connection. Keep in mind, just so your viewers know, this is not a new issue. The federal government asked 42 states, including Minnesota, for this personal private information on millions of people. 32 states, including Minnesota, have said no, and we're in court about it right now. We have a hearing coming up in 4 or 5 weeks. So this is not a new dispute, but it's being fought where it should be fought, which is in a court of law, which is what we do in a civilized country, not in a ransom note, in essence, threatening to continue federally induced chaos if we don't do what they want on an unrelated issue.
Mr. Secretary, what information is it? And first of all, if you can tell us that.
Yeah, well, what they're looking for from Minnesota and 41 other states is not the normal public stuff, meaning name, address, voting history, things like that. They want the personal private information, social security information, driver's license numbers, etc. And under the law, this starts and ends with the law, federal law, state law, they've got to show with particularity why they need this specific material. And they've got to show what they intend to do with it. Are they going to share it with other agencies? For what purpose? How are they going to secure it, store it, transmit it? They haven't done any of that. So that's why 32 states said no, and we're in litigation right now.
Why? Well, actually, and I believe it's only partial security, social security numbers. It's just the last few digits, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Let me ask you, it seems the administration is continuing to push this. You have been in court. You have been speaking out against this. Is there any scenario in which you could see turning this over in exchange for a drawdown?
No, and I've talked with the governor's office about that. This is not on the table for negotiation because our position isn't just about right or wrong or whether it's good policy or not. Our position is the law does not give them the right to obtain this information. So what we're being asked to do is something which, in our view, violates the law. We can't do that. Even if we wanted to do that as a part of the negotiation, we can't do that. We have to be faithful to what the law says first and last.
Well, Secretary Simon, thank you so much for explaining that. We really appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks for having me.